In getting ready to spray, we will discuss site and surface preparation, sprayer components, unit assembly and startup, and types of texture and basic mixing instructions. Like any texturing project, you'll need to properly prepare the surface you're texturing and protect any surfaces that you want to keep clean. Consult the store where you purchased your sprayer for tools and products that make site preparation fast and easy. Cover everything you don't want to get texture on. This includes removing or covering light fixtures. Mask and paper around trim, doors, and windows. Repair all nail and screw holes and fill in any cracks as needed. Remember to sand any rough areas and to scrape off any large areas of peeling paint. In cleaning the surface, follow directions on the material container. Remove dirt and drywall dust by wiping all surfaces clean. With the area prepared for spraying, it's time to get familiar with the sprayer. No matter which Graco texture sprayer you purchased, the basic components are very similar. Let's look at the basic components. Located on top of each sprayer is the large capacity material hopper that will hold the texture material that you are spraying. On the front or the side of the sprayer, you will find the main controls used to turn the sprayer on or off, or switch between the standard sprayer mode and the hopper gun mode. On some models, the control panel also allows you to adjust the flow or output of the pump. Your sprayer comes complete with a trigger-style texture spray gun, an assortment of spray nozzles, and a hose that connects the sprayer to the gun. Also included is a material thickness gauge that helps you determine the proper consistency of your material. Some models also include a touch-up hopper that can be attached to the top of your texture spray gun, which converts it to a hopper gun for small touch-up jobs or repairs. Assembling your new sprayer couldn't be easier. If the sprayer you purchased was shipped with the hopper and handle removed, there are just a few simple steps to follow to assemble them to the sprayer. First, with the angled portion of the handle pointed toward the back of the sprayer, insert the pin on one side of the handle into the through hole on the side of the sprayer. Next, gently spread the handle outward and then insert the pin into the through hole on the other side of the sprayer. Now, simply screw in the threaded star knob to secure the handle in place. To attach the hopper, first place the notches near the back of the hopper over the hopper pegs on the handle. Then rotate the hopper down and attach the hopper opening to the pump inlet. Connect one end of the combination material and air hose to the sprayer and the other end to the gun. Some sprayers are designed with no onboard air compressor for customers who want to provide their own air source. If you are connecting your own air source, make sure that the compressor delivers at least 3.5 CFM at 40 psi. Then connect your air hose to the gun. That's it for assembly. Let's get ready to start the unit. Before you load texture material into the hopper, the pump should be flushed out with approximately 2 gallons of water. Check that the on-off switch is in the off position. Then plug the unit into a grounded electrical outlet. If using an extension cord, use a minimum 14 gauge for lengths up to 50 feet and 12 gauge for longer lengths. Verify that the air valve on the spray gun is in the closed position. Now turn the selector switch to the sprayer position and turn the on-off switch to on. If your sprayer includes a material flow adjustment feature, turn it clockwise to the high flow position. Point the gun into a waste pail and pull the trigger. Continue triggering the gun until all of the water has been flushed out of the sprayer, and then turn the on-off switch to off. Always turn the machine off after you're done flushing or spraying. Failure to turn the pump off when you are not flushing or spraying will shorten pump life. You are now ready to mix your texture material and load it into the hopper. Your Graco texture sprayer is ideal for spraying many types of interior texture finishes. These include simulated acoustic, orange peel, splatter, and knockdown. These finishes can be created with a variety of water-based interior texture materials. Never use your Graco sprayer with solvent-based texture materials or cement-based materials. Because the pump will not operate if the mixture is too thick, mixing the texture material correctly is an essential step. In all cases, follow the material manufacturer's mixing instructions and be sure to mix the material in a separate container before you add the mixture in the hopper. Do not mix your texture material in the hopper. For pre-mixed materials, mix approximately 2 to 4 quarts of water to 4 to 5 gallons of joint compound. You may need to add more water throughout the job if the mixture sets and becomes thick. For dry texture materials, start by mixing the material per the instructions on the bag. Always add water to your mixing bucket first, then add the dry mix to the water. Mix the material to a uniform consistency, making sure that there are no dry lumps left in the mixture. Allow sealing texture mix to set for at least 15 minutes and then remix prior to use. The material thickness gauge provided with your sprayer will help you determine if your texture material is the proper consistency for spraying. Once the texture is mixed, gently rest the material thickness gauge on the surface of the mixture. When the material is thin enough to spray, the ball will sink completely into the mixture. If the ball does not sink completely into the mixture within 10 seconds, add more water and try the test again. Be sure that the gauge is completely dry every time it is used for an accurate test. Check your material thickness periodically. The material may thicken as it sits, and this can slow down production or impact your finish consistency. Agitate and thin the material as needed to maintain a consistent texture finish throughout your entire project.